As we're multiplying, simplifying these expressions here, okay, with non-negative real numbers. So we have square root of 3 plus 4 square root of 5 to the second power. Both of them raised to the second power. So, I mean, there's a faster way of dealing with this one. But if you're not going to understand, so there's no way to do that. But let's, for now, go with square root of 3 plus 4 square root of 5 times itself. Okay? So that's the best way for most people to understand what we're going to be doing. So now when it comes to square root of 3 times square root of 3, we know, of course, that square root of 3 times 3 is going to be square root of 9, which also is going to turn into 3 only with that radical, but let's go with 9 for now, okay? And then, because that's the first one. Now the outer will be what? Will be plus 4 outside number times outside, which is 4 times 1, so that will give us 4. And then inside times inside, that will give us 3 times 5, which is 15. Okay? And then, let's continue. So that's be the inner. So 4 times 1 also is going to give us 4. And then 3 by 3 is going to give us 15 again. And then plus, last but not least, so we have 4 times 4, which is 16. 5 times 5, which is 25. And from there, we can break down whatever we can, and then we can combine whatever we can. So square root of 9 is what? Is 3 plus these two together because they carry the same radicals. And then also the other question would be, can we break down 15 as a perfect square and then another one which is not a perfect square by multiplying? No. So 15 stays 15. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Square root of 15. And then on this side here, plus 16 times square root of 5, which is 5. And then we have 3 plus 8 square root of 15 plus, and then 6 times 15 will give us what? 80. All right? So it's going to give us 80. And then from there, we can combine these two. So that will give us 83 plus 8 square root of 15. All right? And you cannot, ladies and gentlemen, because the common mistake that people make is to combine 83 and 8, okay, to get 88. No, you cannot do that, okay? Because this one is a whole, you know, they're working together. So you cannot combine it with 83, you know, which is just a whole number. So this one is 8 square root of 15. Okay? All right. So that's your answer for this one here. Now let's go to this one. So we have square root of 3x plus 4 plus 3 then square also. So what's going to happen here? Same thing. It's going to be 3x plus 4 square root of that plus 3 times square root of 3x plus 4 plus 3. All right? So this is what is happening here. So this is what is happening here. So we can just take those two and then multiply them together. Now, to save us some tough times, you know, doing this one. So this is just the same thing as saying I'm having 3x plus 4, square root of that, and then square it because you're multiplying by itself, right? So it's square root of 3x plus 4 squared, all right? And then you go in here plus, now outside with outside, that means 3 times 1. So that will give us 3. Then square root of 3x plus 4, all right? And then these two will give us what? So plus, that will also be 3 times 1, which is 3, and then square root of 3x plus 4. Okay, and then last but not least, so we have in 3 times 3, which is going to give us 9. Okay, so plus 9. So we end up with, so this one, because the 2 and the square root will be crossed out, so we end up with 3x plus 4. Okay, plus, now we're going to combine this one and that one. So because plus and plus, so that would give us what? Plus 6 because it's the same radical. So we can combine them up. 3 plus 3 is 6, square root of 3x plus 4. And then plus 9. Is there anything else that we can combine together? Yes. 4 and 9. So this one is giving us 3x plus 13 plus 6 square root of 3x plus 4. And with this, you are done because you cannot combine anything else there. So with that, you're finished. Okay? Thank you.